Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakal Kadash, double honors to the apostles like GreatMillStone, ruling well, teaching. Yeah, basically this is an impromptu video. I'm going to keep the video, I'm going to try and keep the video short. Basically, man, I'm just going to, just go into some, we're in the year 2018 now. And then basically the spirit that this year, the apostles are called this year, is a year of prophecy. And we're in a lot of the prophecies now, so we're just waiting for them to play out and stuff like that. We're just waiting for them to like get to that point where we get to the RFID, we get to the nukes. But it's playing out, man. As we speak, these things are playing out. So I said I'll just, I'll come out here, do a quick impromptu. I happen to be out in the spot I like best, mate, nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting up a video, man, real quick. The scripture says, man, the Lord shall bring all nations to the valley of Jehoshaphat. If that's happening at the moment as we speak, man. You go over to the Middle East, man, there's a fucking war zone over there, man. You got people out there that basically, firing off AKs, rocket launchers, tank strike, air strikes. The nations are in the Middle East. Where the Lord said they would be, man. In Joel, the 3rd chapter. That's where they're at. So the American army's over there. You actually got the Russian military strategically placed around to kind of combat the American military. And that's the scripture where the Lord said He's going to raise up Gog and Magog and put hooks in their jaws. So we're seeing that as well. Because when you check it out, all these nations, they've all got military progress. And what do you think's going to happen with those nukes? What's going to happen is what the Lord said is going to fucking happen with them nukes. It's going to be third war fucking with free, mate. The Lord said his earnest determination. Well, the Lord said that he's going to destroy Babylon with a speedy riddance, man. That's the Lord's purpose, is to destroy the wicked kingdom that's set up. The kingdom that we're living in, whether you call it Europe, EU, power from EU. America is like that seat, Babylon. And then basically it's the beast of Revelations, man. And there's different, and the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns is the power structures of Esau. So we're living in Esau's last leg. We're living in Esau's last leg, man, his last kingdom. So pretty much, man, the whole of the beast is going to be burnt with fire, like the scripture says in Revelations. So we're going to see nukes hitting. America's going to be the land that's totally destroyed, but we're going to see nukes hitting regions like probably France, Europe, places of Europe. Even Russia's going to get hit. There's going to be casualties in nuclear war. There's going to be casualties. It's going to be the last war with all nations involved. World War III, mate, the war to end all wars. And then in the midst of that, Yahushua is coming back with the chariots. And we're seeing 2018 as a hot year. But most of these things are going to happen. Because you know what, man? You got this whole financial thing now. Esau's pushing out Esau's pushing out this whole fucking currency thing. Cashless, and you got countries where they're saying it's 80% cashless. Most are cashless. You got people RFID tagged. The elites are pushing that, man. Nick Rockefeller sat down Aaron Russo, which Aaron Russo made a book about trading places, and he said to him, "This is what we want to do." Now, didn't the Bible tell you? The Bible already told you that was going to happen in Revelation 13. The Bible already told you that this system that's set up is going to be cashless. And they're going to require all people to buy or sell, save he that have the RFI mark of the beast tag. That's in the word, that's in the Bible, that's in the word. That's in the word, bro. So for all you people that are teaching that, oh, nah, that's not in the word, mate. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the scriptures, and you're going to get, and what happens when they administer the RFID? You take that, you're going to be destroyed, you weak niggas. Okay, I just have to pull it like that, man. rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. Rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. The Lord is alive. The Lord is forever living, man. Forever. The Ancient of Days. And the Lord's telling you not to take the mark of the beast. You've got all that. You've had examples where men have followed the Lord's commandments, like not bowing down to the statue of Nebuchadnezzar that he set up, not doing a lot of things, participating in a lot of things. When you go back to the Greeks, they tried to turn the world to one. Now Esau's trying to perfect that system with technology. What don't you get about this, man? What don't you get about this, bro? Well, you know what, you don't get it, because the scripture says the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. So the same men that get the Lord's word back then are the same men that are going to get it now with even deeper understanding. The scripture says, Amos 3:7, that the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. We are in the time of the end. This is the end. This is the end. 2018, the year of prophecy. Yeah, just look around, man. That's why we put up so much shows. You know, you put up so much shows, you watch the news, it's so overwhelming. What can you say, man? You know, you just got to maintain, keep pushing that truth. Because the right men, they're elect, they're there, and people listen to this word, hearing great, man. You got Esau pushing this, you got that thing going on in Jamaica, man. And the spirit, because I'm focusing on this RFID tag, you know, you got people that still want to go and have marriages and Hebrew ain't marriages and stuff like that. But when you go to the scriptures, man, the marriage, really, you deal with virgins and you're the token of virginity. And I think it's in the book of Deuteronomy or Leviticus. And basically, you would know, when you have sex with that woman, you'd have the fucking towel of blood on it as a she's a virgin, man. Because they didn't want women that were defiled, man. In this kingdom, this kingdom's all out of whack. So you're sitting there talking about, worrying about women all day, when we've got bigger things, bigger fish to fry, bigger things going on the planet, and you're sitting there worrying about stank gaps that run their mouth. Well, what's wrong with you guys, man? You know, and I really shouldn't even get mad at you individuals, but the issue is that, you know what, man, the issue is that when the Lord sets this up, a lot of you people are getting fucking destroyed. A lot of you individuals talking smack out there, mate, you're going to be too busy getting fucking destroyed. Now, you got the UFO thing. Look how the scriptures, Zechariah the 5th chapter, the chariots, man, shall enter into the house of the thief. You know, a flying roll. Ezekiel said, I see a flying roll. That's what they call a UFO, mates. Now we're seeing the UFOs. We're seeing what the Esau calls UFOs here, wide and great. We're seeing them here, wide and great. We're seeing amazing chariot sightings, to the point where it's so deep that they can't even block. They got to that point where they can't even block. Like what's called. They have to come out with it, because it's so overwhelming at this point in stage. Where the woman that was reading the news report about the chariot, she was messed up. She's thinking, are we really reporting this? Yeah, you are. Because the Revelation 1:7, behold, he comes with clouds, and every eye shall see him. That's Lord Yahushua. The one when you read the scriptures, man, you know, you like to call us black peoples. Well, the one you call black peoples, so-called black peoples, the Yahushua, man, the King of Kings, the one you call Jesus Christ, he's a so-called black man, and his name's Yahushua. Okay, and we know better than, we know that we're not black. That should have been the realms of reality. We're dark skin. Okay, but in the realms of reality, mate, you know what, bro? In the realms of reality, we're the tribes of Israel, we're from Judah. Yahushua is from the tribe of Judah. Yehoiada in the Hebrew, in the Ibar, the ancient tongue, man. You know, you ain't black. That's a byword. But like I said, man, that them chariot sightings, you got people like Secure Team 10 and all these individuals constantly making videos about what chariots? Constantly making videos about chariots, man. Constantly making videos about what? About the UFOs. Why? Because the Lord's got it, man. These UFOs, these sightings, mate, they're here far and wide. And And they've seen them in Mexico, they've seen them in Russia, they've seen them in London, they've seen them in all over America, they've seen them in built-up cities where you ain't supposed to see these things, quote unquote, mystery phenomenons only happening out there in the Amazon forest. Or some rural area somewhere. They're happening in your main cities, man. The people are seeing them, people are bogging out. The scripture says, "Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, because the heathen are dismayed." How do you got the dark-skinned angels in them chariots, man, and they're fierce. Michael and them and the whole Shai and all them are going to be coming and flooding them skies when World War III is happening. You know, it's the book of the Bible is deep, man. It's got the history of everything in it. The story of creation in Genesis, where people are talking about, oh, people are there sitting there talking about they don't know this and that, and well, first of all, the story of creation is in the book of Genesis, mate. The story of creation is in the book of Genesis. The Lord made man from the dust of the ground and from the waters, and man sprung out from the waters. The waters bring every living creature. That's why our bodies are made mostly water, man. So they sprung together, set it up that way, and that's what it was, man. Sprung together, set it up that way, and made man on the earth. And now we're on the earth. You've had all these kingdoms that the Lord prophesied that was going to be in place. Read the book of Daniel, the 7th chapter. And they were known as beasts. So that shows you that the scriptures are metaphorical as well at that time. Like the serpent in the garden, that wasn't an actual serpent, that was a man. And that spirit of that man today is here today. Esau, man, the wicked. The scriptures even says his poison is a poison of a serpent, man. And he's got all you people deceived. Satan is transformed into an angel of light. And that's talking about the hidden, the secret counsel of the wicked, these rulers of the world, man. Scripture says in Revelation, the devil shall cast you into prison. Who's that going to be? Who's going to cast you into prison? The armies of this world, which they represent Satan. Not the spiritual demon Satan, but they represent Satan. The word Satan means adversary. That's how the Bible's written, for men that understand it, you know. So that goes into martial law. We're gonna have martial law, RFID. We're coming in the time of Jacob's trouble. We're coming in the time of more temptation. Revelations, you know, 2 and 9. Revelations 2 and 9, man. And you know what? The elect's going to be saved out of all this tribulation. The men that hold faithful, because we're in the time of deliverance. The word Yahushua means He's the deliverer. Yahushua is coming to deliver His chosen men from this mess, from this smack. You know what I mean? So in 2018, the year of the prophecy, Lord will keep pushing, keep doing more videos, keep that fire burning. I'm going to say shalom to all the brothers, but you know, like I said, man, we're going to keep doing videos to that topic in regards to the end of the world and things of that nature. Things of that regard. Okay? So we're in the end, man. Them nukes are going to be shot. America's going to be destroyed. The Lord's coming back in them chariots. The kingdom of Israel is going to be set up. We're going to get spiritual powers and rule this planet forever and ever.